everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a no-bake strawberry cheesecake. You're going to need a few ingredients. We're going to start out with making our crust. Now, I always like to use the Biscoff cookies to make my crust with. You're going to need like a half a cup of unsalted butter, half a cup of brown sugar, and I usually throw in like a pinch of salt. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. And for the cheesecake filling, you're going to need 2 packages of cream cheese. I use like a 1/3 cup of sour cream, 1 can of condensed milk, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and a 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And we're going to also today make a strawberry sauce. I bought some fresh strawberries. So let's get started, everyone. Okay, everyone, we're going to go ahead and start out and make our crust. Now, earlier I said unsalted butter. Well, that's what you're supposed to use, but my husband went to the store for me and he got salted butter. So we're going to just make it work for us. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and break up my cookies. And you can use like maybe even a food processor to break your cookies up. Some people also use graham crackers. I like using Biscoff cookies. They just makes the best. They're really, really good. Makes a really good crust. I'm gonna get it beaten really, really well, and then I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna add my brown sugar to it. I'm gonna also add a pinch of salt to it, and then we'll put the melted butter in the pan and get it really, really compacted down into this pan. And I'll get right back with you guys, okay? Okay, everyone, I finally got this broken up really, really well. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in my springform pan and add my butter and tightly, pack it in there to make sure you get it tightly packed and make a really, really good crust. Okay, give me just a few minutes and I'll get that in here and show you how I'm packing it down. Okay, everyone, and tightly, make sure that you press your crust down into your springform pan, okay? Okay, looks really, really tight. And then what I'm going to do is, before I start making the cheesecake filling, I'm going to go ahead and get this in my fridge and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and start on my cheesecake. I'll get right back with you with the next step. Okay, everyone, we're back. We're going to go ahead and make our cheesecake. Now, I take my Philadelphia cream cheese out and I set it out for about an hour for room temperature. Okay, I have that in here in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and put in my condensed milk. And I usually go ahead and blend this in first. Okay. Okay. It's gonna blend that really, really good. Okay, Okay, we're going to go ahead and get that mixed up really good. And sometimes I'll stop this and I'll scrape the sides of the bowl as well. Turn it up a little bit more. And get it mixed up really well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add in my other ingredients too. Now, I put sour cream in mine because it makes it a little bit more creamier. Some people don't use the sour cream, but I actually like the sour cream in my cheesecake. makes it really, really creamy. Go ahead and get my sugar in. And you're going to take a tablespoon, and I always just use the lemon juice instead of just buying like fresh lemons. Sometimes I do buy the fresh lemons during the holidays, but today we're going to just cheat a little bit. Okay. And we're going to also put some vanilla extract, a tablespoon of that as well. A tablespoon of both goes into it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and close this back down. It's smelling amazing, you guys. It's really good. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit to kind of get it really, really stirred up good and combined really well. We'll go ahead and get this stirred up really well, and I'll get right back with you guys when I get ready to put it into my springform pan. Okay, I'm still trying to get it really mixed up well, you guys. And I sometimes do this with a hand mixer. I have a hand mixer that I use as well. But this seems to really get it stirred up better than my hand mixer. And combine really, really well. Heavy whipping cream in it. I've done that a couple times. I sometimes do that during the holidays. But today I'm just making a regular cheesecake for the family. So I'm going to use what I have on hand. Alright, I'm going to get this into my pan. And I'll show you the end results before we put it in the fridge to chill. And then in the freezer to freeze. Okay everyone, I'm going to go ahead and get this poured into my pan. Oh, it smells wonderful, you guys. My husband's like begging to get this container. So he loves cheesecake. It's one of his all-time favorites. I make it for his birthday every year. But I make turtle cheesecake for him. Okay, everyone. Go ahead and get this. And I'll get right back with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and make my strawberry sauce. So I'll get right back with you guys, okay? Okay, everyone. Now we're going to make the strawberry sauce. Now, it calls for about a pound of strawberries. But I have a little bit more than that today. And you're going to need like a half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of lemon juice. You're going to make sure you rinse your strawberries really, really well. I'm getting ready to do that. Then I'm going to hull them and cut them. And I'm going to go ahead and get them ready for cooking. I'll get right back with you guys when I get those cut up. Okay, everyone. Now we're going to make our strawberry sauce. And as I said, you're going to need a pound of strawberries, a half a cup of granulated sugar, a tablespoon of lemon juice. And we're going to start to cook it on medium and kind of let it boil. And then what I do is I'll let it simmer for like about 18 minutes on low after it boils really well, okay? It makes a really good sauce for the cheesecake. So we'll just kind of let this cook for a little bit and let it boil. And I'll show you guys a little bit more once it starts to boil. Okay, you guys, the strawberries are beginning to cook. And I'm just waiting for it to get to that boiling point. And it's almost there. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to turn it down on low and let it simmer Now, my grandmother used to let it simmer for about like 30 minutes when we were kids. But I try to let it simmer for about like maybe 18 minutes because that's about the time I've seen it works well for me. The sauce is really, really good. Okay, well, I'll get right back with you guys the next step with my sauce. Okay, everyone, now the sauce has been boiling and it's actually been simmering for just a little bit. Now, it'll actually thicken up after it's cooled off and set. So we'll be able to put it on the cheesecake when it's ready. So I just wanted to give you guys a little look at it. It's been looking really good and smells amazing. All right. Well, when it's completely done, I'll show you guys the strawberry sauce. And we'll get right back with you. Okay, everyone, I'm done with my strawberry sauce. It looks amazing and it really tastes really, really good. So I'll go ahead and put it in my bowl and I'm going to let it set so it can kind of thicken up a little bit. And I'll show you guys a picture of the cheesecake later on with the strawberry sauce. Hello, everyone. We're back with the cheesecake and it's done. I've already made my strawberry sauce for it. And we're going to put it back in the freezer for just another hour and have some cheesecake.